Ambassador Nefo, you're welcome. It is rapidly expanding all over the country. So what is the program all about?
Thank you. The Biston program is an international Israeli mentors and business experts will work with you, advise you, mentor you for a full 6 months and make sure that those who need the mentorship will get it for free. We have been diligent for the past 4 years and our results are speaking.
So what are the categories of people that can benefit and how can they contact the Vision Business Hub?
You will be contacted if you meet up with the categories I will mention as follows. Do you need to raise money to start a business? Do you need to expand an existing business or a project that requires money to execute? If your answer is yes to any of these categories, then send yes to the number I will call shortly. The Vision Business Hub, to top it up, because we understand that the secret to any business success is mentorship, we first 30 people to text yes. Our consultants will talk to you completely free of charge right at our summit. Now, for every awareness we make, we select only 30 people. That means the first 30 people if you want to take action and you need stand, if you really need financial help, give you what you want. It will only give you the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is you get mentorship this year. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again and God bless you.
Thank you, Ambassador Nefo, for sharing this business opportunity with us.
Never been this good. Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Are you sure he's not using something?
Brother, calm down. What is that thing you are doing? I'm your brother. What is that thing you're doing? Look at your shop. Any length. Just what to go. Are you being serious?
I did tell you.
Where this man go, sef? Got you good. Want buy something? Got you.
From 1FM. Carry your business, go give them. And you go see change.
Yeah, you can be the greatest. You can be here. And the world's gonna know your name.
Talk radio.
You have it right.
No, there's a lot you want to hear. And that is why we talk.
95.1 FM.
Some people just sit down to just to do what you we go do or say what you we go say. Yeah. The wrong thing we go say. The wrong thing we say, but the right thing we say. Yeah. The wrong thing we say. We did the fight to try to kill each other, but we supposed to love one.
course, I'm still holding down for Canada. And I hope that by next week you'll have him here doing what he loves so much to do on Saturday mornings. But like I said, I'll do the best I can to fit into his shoes. At this segment, we'll be looking at a particular thing that has been, drawing up the strings of my heart. Yes, I do have a heart. It's been drawing at the strings of my heart for a bit now. And I might just as well use this platform to have that conversation. And I remember a period when we were listed as the most happiest people. When Nigeria used to be on that list, I guess top ranking actually, if not number one, maybe within 1 to 10, we're somewhere there in the top 10 most happiest people. And at first, I just assumed it was, because when you said happy people, it was because we were satisfied, and that meant that something positive was happening, because happiness is a positive thing, right? So if Nigeria had to be among that high numbers when it comes to ranking about happy on the issue of happy people, then there was something good going on. I mean, how can you be happy when you say there's something horrible going on? But it dawned on me much later that perhaps the happiness rating was done because of a bigger picture on the kind of injustice that was meted out on the Nigerian people, or the kind of terrible living situations that we find ourselves, and how excruciating some of us are enduring our poverty. It is perhaps because of this that they said we're happy, because not much has been done as regards that by the people. It's not as if they've revolted. It's not as if they've down their tools. They're not like NLC. We still go about our lives. We will wake up in the morning and we slept with hunger. We will wake up today and be hopeful that something will happen. We'll probably go to the church or the mosque and hopeful that something happens. We will continue to hear, and therefore we had no stress and we're happy. It was as terrible as it is, Nigerians still moved on. So this is what I wanted to look at today. Why are Nigerians so angry? I'm not looking at happy now. Why are Nigerians so angry? I was talking about this sometime, and funny enough, it was with Canada. And I was thinking social media, and we even coined a name for it. When we go, we'll say "basbos." You say something, and then somebody from nowhere strolls by your post and says another, and before you know it, there's a heated argument going on. And you, the initial poster, will decide to give it to your postee. Meaning, you won't come on my post and just rubbish me like that. I'm going to remove my celebrity status or poster status, and I'll get down in that dirt with you. And that's basbos. And you see a lot of it more often. I mean, you actually begin to see Nigerian politicians embroiling basbos on social media. You see celebrities who will remove their crown and get down there. Ordinary people, you and I, we're doing that too. Somebody can't post something and another person comes by and says something nasty and we let it lie. We're teetering on our edge, as it seems. Everybody's going on with a spark in their head, waiting for somebody to just touch them, and then they're going to let it loose. There's something fundamentally wrong, my brother, so terribly, that we've become such angry people. Why are we just ready to tear each other down, as it seems? Because something is wrong somewhere. And it cannot just be because government doesn't have great policies. Government is not. Is that the reason why? I mean, I've seen several places where the government is not wonderful to their people, and they're not buzzing each other the way we do here. There's just this high tension thing I feel when I get on social media, especially social media. There's a place where they used to say the children. There's a particular app. And they call the people on that app children of anger. They say, oh, you don't go to that app, you've got children of anger there. There's no rest. You're going to come running back scorched by the fire of angry Nigerians, and children of anger, they call them. So if anybody out there is listening to me, how did we come from that happy place and became such an angry people? I can't for the life of me just think it is just government policies and the fact that government has failed us in the manner it has, that has made us such violent prone people, because the fact that you can say all the stuff you can on social media and on any other internet space the way we do it, we also see that happen on the streets, people honking and yelling obscenities at one another. At some point, they want to get down and get fisticuffs. You have people fighting every time. You have people who are less tolerant of each other. And is it because you didn't have NEPA supply for the entire day the day before? Is it because you didn't get your rice at 8,000 naira a bag? Is it because fuel that you got was adulterated and somehow it has blown a fuse in your vehicle or something? I mean, what is it that is happening in our lives that is causing us so much anger? Because if we refuse to address ready to blow, and when I mean blow, I don't mean blow as in you're blowing and you're making money. Today, angry Nigerians. What is making Nigerians angry? I mean, you go to the market. There's a time I went to the market and I was pricing something, and the lady at the other side said, "Madam, shift. If you're not buying from me, don't block my market." And I was literally, where will I move to? I mean, your store. Am I supposed to hang? I couldn't get it, and she was really mad. Shift, and look at me. I'm not a size 8 or a 10. My size, you move higher. Just keep going past 18 and keep hitting. I fall somewhere there. So, I mean, I was trying to wonder how tiny she wanted me to become suddenly so that I was not blocking off parts of her goods that she has displayed. You've got angry people price something, and because they priced it, they literally asked them to get out of the shop. Literally asked them to get out of the shop. We don't even want to hear if you're going to do a better pricing than that. For you to say 3,000, I'm just using this, I don't know whether it was 3,000, but for you to say 3,000, I told you 10,000, out of my shop. And they walk them out. So we've got a lot of Nigerians who just can't take a chill pill anymore. And as lighthearted as I want to make the show, it's deep. As lighthearted as I would want to spotlight it, the issues are deep. Something is Suit might be contributing, but is that what is all over Nigeria? So please call in. Let me know in case you have an idea. Or send me a text message, 0810-070-19339962. Or call in 070810-9510951. Call the number 0810-9510951. Let me know what you think is making Nigerians angry. I would like to know that. So maybe we can begin to fix it. Hello, Today 95.1 FM.
Hello, Annie.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I'm from Port Harcourt.
Great to have you.
Thank you. Annie.
Yes, please.
You don't know why we are angry in Nigeria. Annie, me, I'm very angry.
Yeah.
Very angry.
I know. So tell me, you sound very angry.
Our leader, because they have turned upside down our country, Nigeria. When I go out and I hear some people, most of these people, indigenous people of Biafra, say Nigeria is very painful to my heart. Nigeria is alive. Our leader have killed our country. They turn our country upside down. Look at the increase in our fuel. Look at the increase. Everything we don't have finished. The finally here because they don't want to work it for us. Look at our roads. Everything is turned upside down. Go to market now. We are angry against ourselves because our leader have made it so.
Okay.
Annie, please.
All right.
You tell them.
All right.
Tell them to change it for us.
All right.
To make it better. Make our country better. We want to smile again.
All right.
We want to laugh again. We want to be free again.
I feel you. Thank you very much. He says he can't think of any other thing other than the government. The government with their failed policies, perhaps, and insensitivity has cost us this great hurt that makes us angry now. Hello, Today 95.1 FM.
Yeah, good morning, Anu.
Yes, good morning. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Mazi Chris O'Chris. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, good to have you.
Yeah, I like this topic where you bring, but I don't know if NBC or if they are monitoring you or this thing will tell you to cut this program. Because truth must be told. Had it been that we start this conversation earlier, maybe by now, Nigeria don't return back the way it was before. You see this thing that they call injustice. Nothing kills a family with injustice and they're not being truthful.
You see, any marriage that the husband will not tell the wife truth, the wife will not tell the husband truth, that family, that marriage is not heading nowhere. I see Nigeria now as my wife, but they are not telling me truth. They need to let me understand that I belong to this country, but whereby things that they are doing are not showing me any record that I'm from this country. For example, go to every place now. Do you know the reason why they will ask you when you look for a job? They will ask you which tribe. Now, this is supposed to be like that? When you are going to look for a job, the manager there will ask you which tribe, religion, this is. Do you know? So that they will know if you are from his village, if he can give you the job. Or the job will suit you, not your qualification. They just want to know if you are from Igbo or Yoruba or Hausa. That is one thing we should discuss to the round table. You see what they are doing to one set of people, and they don't set of people. No radio station want to hear one name, that name. Once you mention that name, if I mention them now, you cut me off.
What name is that?
The problem? Nnamdi Kanu.
What about Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes, this young man now been saying this thing, this question that you asked. This young man now, some people have said that the man is preaching hate. He's not preaching any hate.
I haven't said anything about hate here. I just said it so much.
The reason why Nigerians are angry, let me give you one thing. If you can carry out that practical, look for two brothers, look for one person Igbo, look for one Hausa. Buy one television or two television, put for this person wheelbarrow, put one for the other one wheelbarrow. You see where police people are, tell them to push that television towards that place. Stay one place. The Hausa or the other person go carry that television pass. But when the other person will reach that checkpoint, he landed himself, he will see himself for police station. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. That is the injustice. Like the other day I was in a motor going Taba. The other boy speak their language to the person. He say Muje. But the Igbo person come out there. He say no. Now for you mean here where they say happen. You will hear about it. They fight. Now we didn't cause that problem that day for all you mean. They started this one say you allow your own brother to go. Reaching my own brother now I tell him say Gawa. You don't say your own person Muje. Me I tell my own brother Gawa. That's the problem. The superior say that why you allow the Abba boys carry person, why you no drop money? That is the problem. Injustice. Until we address on this injustice.
I get your point. Until we address injustice, we will continue to have this or experience anger heightened amongst Nigerians. I'm just going to read you a piece. So I'm not the only one who's been bothered about the high levels of anger displayed by Nigerians. So this is something that was written by Ozioma Okekalu, and I'm going to run through it real quickly. It says, I was delivering a lecture in communication skills to ICANN students when we delved into things to consider when sending messages. When we got to considering the recipient's emotions, the class became alive. Almost all the students had experienced some form of emotional outburst from people when they were relaying messages to them. Some had good experiences while others had very terrible ones. The conclusion by the end of the day was that you have to be careful when delivering messages to any Nigerian because he or she might be angry at that moment. The experiences of these students are just the few among the ones experienced by many Nigerians. The emotional atmosphere of Nigeria is charged negatively. People seem ready to throw insults around without any known cause. Take a while to observe our roads and you witness how vehicle drivers seamlessly abuse one another for minor traffic offenses. I did mention some. What about sellers in the market? A little pricing of his wares will earn you insults of your life. This attitude even followed us into the social media. If you ask me, I will say that it is possible that Nigerians have taken their angry nature into their dream worlds. So my question is, why are Nigerians angry? It is what I'm asking you today. What is it about Nigeria that easily gets people angry? How can this anger be brought under control? Anger is just an emotion. It is something that pops up as a result of another factor. I don't believe that anybody is born angry. This means that if we can easily feel angry, we should easily feel other emotions too, both positive and negative ones. But the fact that anger and other negative emotions, fear, sadness, hatred, jealousy, and the rest of them abound more in Nigeria shows there is an underlying cause within the country itself. The consequences of anger can never be overstressed. To start with, It is not good for our health. Anger can lead to other complicated mental, psychological, and physical illnesses. It weighs down and exhausts its victim. It keeps its victim stagnant and could end up destroying him or her. Anger can easily be harnessed by evildoers to destroy lives and properties of others. It could be manipulated by those to disrupt national unity and development. It can prevent economic and financial growth of the victim because his aggressive nature and mindset will send the right people away from him. Besides, decisions made while angry always turn out wrong. So if you ask me who is angry in Nigeria, I'll tell you that everybody's angry. The rich and the poor, the young and the old, educated and non-educated, the male and the female, even our pets are angry. Anger is spreading everywhere like cancer, eating deep into our system. Honestly, to survive in Nigeria, you have to learn how to be angry, react angrily, or ignore angry people. Now, this was written by somebody else, but he's almost sharing the same sentiments I had that I shared earlier. Why are we so on the edge? And I don't know whether it's now that I'm an adult, but I just felt that when I was younger, people were less prone to anger. That wasn't our go-to emotion. But any slight offing here, anger shows up faster than anything else. And like he said, with anger comes his associated friends, hatred, jealousy, and who knows, violence. So I truly would like to know, what is it? What's making you so angry? So the phone lines are on. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
Annie.
Yes, good morning. What's your name?
I'm Noble.
All right, Noble, good to have you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Annie, our government is making us to be angry.
Yes, please.
To
go
me, the government, just check it out. I'm a Nigerian. Maybe now I take WAEC, take NECO, then I take some mark. Even more bigger, higher mark than someone from the north. The person will get admission. I will not get admission. How do you think I will feel? One side, I bought fuel day before yesterday in price of 150. Then maybe today now I will go to fuel station to buy it. Then I will get it at price of 160 something. Do you think I will be happy? The government is paying my parents. They are not paying my parents. They are not taking care of my parents. The person that is supposed to take care of me because I don't care about me. Do you think if I come to the house, my parents don't have any means to give me food to eat? Am I supposed to be smiling? Then maybe I have car, come on my way to drive. How about the people will hold me tight? Task force will hold me, correct the small one I get. Maybe after from task force, police people will check me, take the remaining one. If I don't have the one, I will keep them. They will pack me to the police station. Maybe I will go and borrow the one I have, or borrow from my friends to go and buy my car. Do you expect me to be happy? That's just one of the problems we have in this country.
All right, Noble.
It is about the government. Because they are supposed to take care of us. They are supposed. Okay, just take what's happened in this COVID-19 issue. They are sharing money. How much did I say NDDC got? NDDC people that share. But me, my parents, maybe they got one pack of Indomie and one spaghetti. Then when I heard the amount, I said that if there are two people that eat NDDC money, Nigeria will break. They're expecting me to be smiling. But those guys are eating the national cake. Huh? All I want somebody to tribe. Tribe has finished Nigeria. It is one of the problems we have under the government. If we set it aside and make Nigeria, let us believe in ourselves.
All right, no.
To know that we are one. Keep Nigeria for everybody.
All right, Noble.
This country will be a very sweet place.
We got your thoughts on this. Thank you so much, Noble. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Hello. All right, I can't seem to hear you, so we've got to let you go. This text message here reads, and I'll take that. In Akwana Hajia, depression, frustration, hunger, intimidations from the leaders, lots more are the reasons for the anger. And my own anger now is as red as crimson. If I call into the studio, the anger will burst your speakers, so I just decided to send a text. Thanks, Charlie from Port Harcourt. Annie, my name is Emmanuel Akpabio. In fact, I'm very angry because what I've seen now isn't to have a sense of belonging due to the failed promises of the state and the federal government. Good morning, Annie. Presently, Nigeria is making me angry. Things are now too expensive. No job. Our naira is nowhere to be found. And now government is putting more hardship on the masses by increasing everything in the nation. That's why I'm angry. This is Rosaline from Port Harcourt. Good morning, Annie. The reason is the level of knowledge and information that is now available to Nigerians. They are now more aware of their situations and their hopelessness and helpless state. Chimeze from Rumokurisi. You see, what I'm trying to understand is, I get the policies of government that we feel is stagnating or is stifling us. I understand the injustice that we feel. But is that why we react in anger towards each other? If you're angry towards government, I guess maybe that will fuel perhaps certain decisions you want to take or actions you want to take. But is that why you're teetering on the edge and that every Nigerian you meet, you're ready to do a basketballs and you're ready to just give them hot jabs and you're ready to end in fisticuffs, you're ready to proceed from anger into raging anger and then have, who knows, anything else can happen after that. So, like I said, it's an emotion, a reaction. Something will have facilitated that. Isn't there another way that we can react that is less negative? Because I can't imagine that we carry on with this negative energy and we see it multiplying in its hundreds all over the nation. And I'm just saying you have a nation now that is charged by negative energy. What that means is eventually we're going to have a great, in fact, for lack of better word, we're going to have a great problem. There's a big problem coming if you carry it like that. Hello, Today95.1 FM. Good morning.
Good morning, the only golden Iron Lady General.
Yes, good morning.
God bless you. I think the first caller said it all. It's nothing but injustice. Because if I explain it, it will take me a long time. But let me just end it up. Injustice. And we will not come out of it. And Nigeria, what is coming to Nigeria? Let's wait till 2022. We will see how Nigeria will look like. If we have to come together that time, it's only God that is going to sign that signature. Otherwise, I don't know where we are heading to. I pray we should unite and then know what to do. Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you too. This is from Poski. Poski says, DSTV increase of tariff, PHED, same thing, electricity, same thing, all in 1 week. Is that not enough to be angry? Poski said that. Hello, Today 95.1 FM.
Yeah, Annie, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
My name is JJ from Port Harcourt.
JJ from Port Harcourt. Good to have you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if you can lay hands on the speech by Lord Lugard in 2014. I said 2014, 1914. When he wrote about the black man, the love for guns, the killing of brothers, and all those stuff. See, Annie, this thing did not start today. We are a very angry people. It's not about government increasing this and government increasing that. Okay, how many people who are in government and come out of government that has been attacked by we? We saw somebody who was jailed up to the High Court jailed the person, the IP Court also affirmed it, and the Supreme Court said there was technicalities, right?
Yes.
And they said the judge that gave the first judgment was not supposed to see. It's not like the person is not guilty, but because the judge was promoted, and he said, okay, because of the timing and everything, let me just clear up this case before I go to my new office, which was approved by the boss. And the Supreme Court said, no, that was not supposed to happen, and that's all. The same angry people, the person that stole your money, the person that did all those dastardly acts against you, troop out to welcome the same person that made you angry. Annie, can you beat that?
I can't.
In my own state, Delta State, our former governor, Jason Bori, was jailed for 13 years in London. And when he came back, he was welcome. And somebody said, this is the new Jesus Christ of our time. Can somebody shout hallelujah, Annie? And somebody is telling me government is making you angry. How many government officials that have left office have you heard that they mop on the road because of the policy they make? These angry people. We are just like that. We cuss each other at the slightest. You're supposed to go right, you go left. You hear something like waka, you hear this to your own person. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
And you're telling me it's government that made you angry. The same government that made you angry, you have ministers representing you, you have a sub member, you have senators, and none of them have turned out any policy. If they announce that they are coming out today, you go to the airport and dance with Guinea to welcome them. And are we not funny people? Because hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you, JJ.
Yes, I've listened to everybody. They put it on government,
yes.
government, but no government, no past councillor, no past chairman, no past senator, no past. Have you heard that the mob before? Have you heard that somebody is so hungry like that boy in Tunisia and decide to put fuel on top himself and cause a riot and everybody just take it up like that against the government?
No.
Have you heard that? Oh, they are prosecuting somebody that stole money, and people go to court and say, oh, they carry placard and say, leave him alone. You know, hear what happened during the LDC probe? That some people were saying, oh, we want Akpado to stay, some say Akpado must go. The same people that are angry.
I get your point. I get your point.
The angriness to ourselves, to common people, is just in our DNA. When we see those that are supposed to make us angry, we kneel down on the portable and roll so that we can get a spoon of porridge. That's just who we are.
Thank you, JJ. Thank you, JJ. I got your thoughts on this matter. He says it's in our DNA.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Yes, what's your name?
My name is PJ. I'm calling from Port Harcourt. Annie, thank you very much for this topic. My very self, I am angry. I am angry. Why?
Tell me.
Because of, for example, look at herdsmen killing people here and there. It doesn't allow people to go to farm again. But you don't look at Boko Haram. Now you went to Enugu and kill people that you are doing meeting in the church. You went about and kill people angry, and you went to look at the Boko Haram. You carry how many people did robbers? How many hours? Last week was it last week in Niger? Am I right?
Yes.
How many hours? 12 good hours. But you carry an armor tank and went to an armed person in his house. Namdekana at Umaya. You kill dogs and kill how many people? Angry. I am angry. Well, now, Annie.
Yes.
Now, how much is that one bag of cement? But you gave somebody 100 and something million or billion to go and build a house. But you cannot pay 30,000 naira. Jesus Christ! I am angry. Then again, look at Annie. Sorry to say this because you are from there. How many of this our side sell market on the road? I mean market, sharp object. But people sell market on the road, market carrying up and down. But let our people now carry market to go and sell on the road. You will see police even assist that. I'm angry, Annie. See, let me tell you the truth. I am telling you the truth. I am angry. This is rainy season. But look how much is one bag of cement. Some people use wood to wage their mother house. But you build a house, how many millions for somebody? But some people go to rural areas now. Some people for this rainy season, use wood and wage their mud houses. I am angry.
All right then.
I am angry. I wish that your friend is there now, or what will be that man name?
Emmanuel Ndukwe.
Good. I wish he's there now. I will tell him that I am angry with him, even because
okay then. Careful, don't spill your anger. We got you. Thank you so much. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I am Ben James, calling from Choba.
Ben James from Choba. Go ahead.
My anger is over the catalyzation of Nigeria. What do I mean? Look at the gen importers. They've hijacked our electricity sector. They wouldn't let our electricity system work. And another, they are fuel importers. They have hijacked the petroleum sector. They wouldn't allow that sector to work. So all they are unleashing on Nigerians is frustration. The second reason why I'm angry is because of incompetent and conscienceless leaders. Stealing and cutting away our money here and there. And they no longer cut away the money in millions, it's now in billions. So I'm so angry about it. And it's not because we don't have competent people to lead us. There are a lot of conscientious, competent people that can lead the country, all right. But they wouldn't let such people come up. And so at the end of the war, we have, this kind of, people without character, no conscience, and they are unleashing themselves on us. My relief is that the people are being driven to the point where Marx called objective condition, where one day the whole Nigerians will troop out en masse against their leaders and will take, what belongs to us.
Okay.
That power they are using to oppress us and, keep us in the condition we are. Nigerians will rise up one day.
We got your thoughts on that. Still talking on anger, why we channel that emotion more often. I mean, and we channel it to ourselves. If, like a couple of us have mentioned here, if it was government policies that were the issues, why are we not directing to the people directly involved? Why? But then we will continually hurt each other. I have no business with the policies. I have no business with certain people who you think might be doing you wrong. But somehow when you meet me, you address me from a point of anger, or you would deal with me angrily. Why? Because I don't think, like I read earlier from the piece, with that much anger, you're also causing yourself some physical damage. And I think that if we don't address that issue, why are we so angry, and try and fix it? I mean, if it has to do with terrible policies, let's make sure that we get people who give us proper policies. Or if it's something else that is deep-seating, we've got to deal with it so that we unburden ourselves from this weight of anger that we're carrying around. I mean, I was reading, this is somebody on Twitter said, my dear country needs a strict disciplinarian like President Buhari, because my people are some of the most unruly lots on earth. God help him. And somebody goes under that tweet and he says, your Twitter location suggests that you are currently in Germany. Please specify address so that when we ask Thunder to fire you, it won't miss road. All right, but why? If this is his position, this is how he felt, that Nigerians are the most unruly lots on earth. Maybe you want him to ask how. How are we unruly? What caused this unruliness? Surely it is a sequence of events that got us to the point where we're unruly. Maybe if you're able to tell him that and take him through the process, you'll have schooled him a little better and to understand that you're not born unruly. But rather, we say Thunder will fire you where you are. I mean, I'm yet to see how Thunder fires someone. Maybe lightning, but then here in Nigeria, we like to say Thunder. The attitude of government in power are the reasons why Nigerians are angry. The money I used to buy 4 bags of rice in previous administration is what will buy me only 1 bag of rice today. From Port Harcourt to Aba, you'll meet about 20 police checkpoints. But from Benue to Sokoto, you see no police checkpoints. That's not true. Benue to Sokoto, you see police checkpoints, please. And Ambassador Casey Williams, you sent that in. Maybe not as much as what you mentioned, but then you will see checkpoints manned by police officers and even the army. Good morning, Annie. Our problem is the Constitution. It needs to be changed that Nigerians can be the GO. Newman Uzoma from Port Harcourt, she sent that in. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
Hello, morning, Annie.
Yes, good morning. What's your name?
Yes. I'm calling from Chicago.
All right, Akanimo, go ahead.
Yes. Annie, I don't think that we are happy people before now. We are trying to overlap that we are happy people before now. Something just cover up our anger from the beginning. So it's now that anger, come out to know really people that we are. Even if Nigeria comes to be better, I don't think Nigeria will be happy. Because we don't even know the point of hunger and the point of happiness. We are just develop hunger. Just developing anger that we don't even have control. How is this hunger coming? It's not even politician, not even because of the leadership that we are being hungry. We are hungry for ourselves based on religious and tribe. Because the religious we are in, even in the religious circle, as a Christian, we're hungry for another Christian, we're hungry for a fellow Christian, but because we are not in the same church. If you go to market, as you are saying that you go to market, somebody will be hungry with you. Now go to market and see. Sometimes you see sticker in the front of the shop. You see redeem. Sometimes you see symbol. If I'm a redeem, I will walk there and then I see redeem sticker. Maybe I see redeem sticker. That is where I will go. The other person is my enemy. I will hang up with the other person. So our hunger is not because of position or we are really hungry people, naturally. We don't even know what we are, how to control our hunger. So, I don't know when Nigeria will come up here. Even God do the right thing for us, we will still be hungry until we look into
our problems.
All
right, then we got your position too on that. Thank you very much. I'll see if we can take one more call, but we've got to wrap up on this segment and move on. Hello, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
Good morning once again, Annie.
Yes, good morning. Good to have you.
Yeah, it's Chimeze here.
Chimeze, good to have
you. You read my text. And in the Bible says, Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 18, it said that much knowledge is much possession of the spirit. That's why I sent that text, because Nigerians are now more aware of their situation. Like some people say that Nigerians they are always angry. It's in their DNA. It's not true. It's not true. It's because of awareness, knowledge. Do you know that in 2010, when I used to listen to BBC, they carried out a research where they said that Nigerians are the happiest people on earth. On earth. You will see Nigerians, they are suffering, like Fela sang a song, suffering and smiling. You will see Nigerians, they will be suffering and they will be smiling. That is how Nigerians have been and who they were out of ignorance until they started becoming aware of their situation and condition. So this awareness is, do you know that before, Nigerians don't used to commit suicide. But now, suicide is rampant. Boko Haram, people used to bomb themselves in Nigeria before. No. But these things are happening because of information, knowledge, and awareness of their situation. Before now, is there anything like a Biafra or IPOB that are protesting, agitating for their freedom? No. Like me now, since 2015, what I have known about Nigeria have made me to reject Nigeria forever. Because Nigeria was not established for the good of Nigerians. Nigeria was established for the benefit of British people.
All right, then.
That's why there is people, they brought three people together who are antithetically contradictory with value system that differs. They brought them together, forced them together, so that they'll be quarreling, they'll be killing themselves, and that is what is happening now.
Right, okay. We got you. Thank you so much. Annie, good morning. You are asking why the anger? How cannot be angry when you will wake up in the morning and see your children hungry, when the piece of goods are exorbitant, no electricity, and still increase in petrol prices at the beginning of every month when the government is not protecting the people from Boko Haram and headsmen killings. This is from Ben in Port Harcourt. Last text message, and we've got to go. Okay, this here says, Annie, I totally agree with JJ. Then what? The solution is the military should, as a matter of urgency, replicate what happened in Mali. The average Nigerian is helpless and hopeless. The military is the answer. Comrade Patrick from LLA sent that in. You think it is? Good morning, Annie. The major cause of our anger is bad governance by our callous politicians. Like I said, that would be the last. It's 57 minutes at the top of the hour. We've got to go. But Nigerians, really, I don't think that anger is the solution. Like I said, it is a reaction to something. But we can't keep carrying on channeling our anger in the way we are, directing it to the wrong causes or the wrong people. I don't see how I'm the reason why you're angry. You're not the reason why I should be angry. If it's government policies, I should channel it that way, but I shouldn't treat you in that manner of anger. This is what I'm saying. We've got to change the energy that we carry around, and I don't think that we're doing that much. Maybe you want to ponder, if there's something that is making you angry, is there another way you can react to that is positive? Is there another way you can react to that issue without working up anger? And I think there is. I think you can actually react to certain issues that naturally will annoy you or set anger in you, and you can decide to take a deep breath and react to it differently. And usually this happens when you question that thing that happened to you and get information surrounding that which has happened to you or is happening to you or is supposed to happen to you. I'm sure the woman in the market that saw me buying something from another person said, move, and was trying to shove me off her shop. If only she could understand that, what I saw in this shop is what I wanted. But I might still buy Maggie from her, or I would see something else I will buy from her. If I'm not buying now, somebody else will buy later. And that I alone do not make up everybody else that is coming to the market. And everybody that comes to the market doesn't necessarily need to buy from her. If she understood that maybe somebody else will have come to her stall, if she wasn't so mean and angry and yelling, she might have composed herself better. So sometimes I just think we need to, yes, government policies are frustrating. But should I be angry to Mr. Joseph who walks by the road? Why will I see Janet now and then be angry with the issues? So we've got to deal with government policies separate and then interaction with other people. And like JJ said when he said, the people who are churning out these policies or people who are governing us and then we feel that are not doing well for us, when we see them, all we do is shake hands, smile, and sing praises. We don't see that anger at that time, do we? We've got to go. And like I said, I'm hanging in for Kalada. I'm sure that next week when he's here, he'll be doing his thing. But stay on the dial, 11 o'clock, top of the hour. And we'll carry on with the program is here. And the major news comes up at 12.
You can never plan the future but the past. He who has a why to live can bear almost any out. Lost time is never found again. It is the province of knowledge to speak, and it is the privilege of wisdom to listen. I don't take life too seriously. You'll never get out of it alive. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. In the end. It is not the years in your life that counts. It is the life in your years. Make it count with us. Make it count with us at Today 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM.
Happens on its terms, so we give it to you on yours, the way you want it, anytime you need it. On the air, on Today 95.1 FM.
Hello Africa, tell me how you doing. Hello motherland, tell me how you